Okay, hello, is this thing on? Greetings, one and all, hello. Hello everybody in chat. How are we all doing? Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Is everything good? You guys will have to let me know, I can only see so much over here. So, welcome to the stream for... Okay, hello, is this thing on? Greetings. No, I do not need to hear myself. That is one thing I do not want to hear. So yes, hello, welcome. Please let me know if you can hear me all right. As I was saying, my name is Greg. I represent Far From Home, a video game studio over in Poland. We are working on a game called Forever Skies, and today we are streaming for Jingle Jam 2022. But more specifically, we are streaming for WDC, so that's the Well and Dolphin Conservation. Those guys do some really awesome stuff regarding the preservation of whales and dolphins around the planet. It is indeed me. It's me, G-Man. Hello. Before we do into that, I'll say hello to everyone in the chat. So I can see Frogman there, Frithgard, Draftman, B, our mods. So thank you guys. Thank you for taking your time out today to help us out. So yeah, like I was saying, whale dolphin conservation. Those guys do a fantastic job. They defend these creatures against many threats they face through campaigns, lobbying, advertising, governments, conservation projects, etc. They do a fantastic job. And it's their vision for a world where every whale and dolphin is safe and free. And today we're raising money for them. It's for a really good cause. And you guys can also be in with a chance to win some prizes as well alongside that. So we'll have some details about that specifically. Mods, if you wouldn't mind just putting in the Jingle Jam FAQ, that'd be great. You guys can read up on how you can win some prizes through donations. And I think that's all the sort of admin out of the way. And if that is the case, with that, it's probably time for us to get straight to the game. Today we are playing Forever Skies. This is the game that we're currently working on. This is the game that I am the community manager on, and hopefully that can come up in a second. Yep, there it is, fantastic. Please let me know again if the audio is okay, if the balance is off, if you can hear me, or if you can't hear me, just let me know. But yes, this is a game about... Forever Skies is a game about an ecological disaster that has happened to Earth hundreds of years ago. You return to Earth as a scientist looking for some answers about a virus that is causing a big issue to your family. So, again, a great thing here is that, well, not maybe not a great thing, but again, sort of the game links very way to the preservation of Earth in the same way as WDC do, and that's the reason why we're supporting them today. So if you don't know anything about the game, we have got a Steam page. You can always go check that out. We've also got our socials, which I've got at the bottom, so you can always go and have a look at some other point. But for now, let's get on with the game, okay? And as you're coming in, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for your time this evening. We're going to start a brand new game, so I'm going to get rid of that old save. And we're going to start from the very, very beginning. There will be no other end of the world. But just not me wash. Support stay refreshed. Always hydrate first. Always hydrate. And we have begun. So we've crash landed back on Earth. We were in a space colony above Earth. We've crashed back to Earth in order to find answers to find a cure. And this is where we've landed, and this is where the game begins. So this is a demo. The demo is about an hour long in total. So you have the 20-minute sort of roughly time period at the start where you sort of find your feet and learn some of the basic mechanics. Then after that, you have 40-minute window in the open world section once we take control of our airship, which will be our base and our mode of transport, our shelter, our science lab, anything that you need. But yeah, this is the very beginning of the game, so you're going to see basically the first hour or so. So we're going to start off by reading the journal. Broken signal. Sagittarius 2 went silent for months. Then there's one signal and silence again. None of us know what awaits you there, but if there is a chance that they have found the virus, then maybe we can survive. Find the virus sample at all costs. The fate of us all depends on you. From the ARC. Game Borrower says, I'm guessing this is not the demo version of the game, so you'll get past the point most of us can't. No, this is the demo version. Yeah, we said we are streaming the demo version. We are not quite ready to show you guys just past there yet, but it's coming. You guys will get a chance to see more than just the demo section very soon. So, let's go. So yeah, this is the world forever skies. As you can probably see here now, the world has been completely blanketed by toxic dust. The surface of the Earth, hundreds of meters below us here, is basically you can't see it. The world has just got to a stage of, well, shit. And this is what is left. As you can see, these sort of towers that were built above the dust by the last of humanity to try and escape it, but it was too little too late, and they end up having to just leave the planet together. So I'm the last human on
Check
Earth.
the database for details.
I assume. So we're going to start off by collecting some debris, so we can actually get started making some stuff that we need to. I'm going to go up here. As we know, this door is locked. Collect some more debris. So we can see here, door is busted because the battery in its place is just completely gone. We have a scanner, so now we can use the scanner to scan our environment and find out more about it. Like, for example, let's scan this metal debris. There we go, it's metal debris. We know it's metal debris. Fantastic. But we could also scan useful things like this computer. Okay. Some more useful stuff. What was this one saying? So it's all gone to hell. Everything's been screwed up since we found this damn virus. We're all getting sick, equipment is breaking down, and then there's this Noah situation. The power blew out again and the door is locked. I'll check if the beacon tower has a compatible battery. Hello, Jenny Christoph. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh, one thing actually I forgot to mention at the very, very top. I have linked a comment. Says it's the one at the very blue at the very top there. That is the link to our Tiltv. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Tiltv page. So if you wish to make a donation to WDC, then that is the link that you guys will want to take. And again, all donations, big or small, are very much appreciated. And like you say, you guys can be with a chance of winning some prizes. So, as you can see here, our stats at the bottom, we're very hungry, so we need to eat something. Some nice little melons here, so we eat these. And these, as you guys might know, give us the photophobia virus. So in order to cure it, we need to take lecithin, which I believe is the correct way to pronounce it. I don't know. I'm not a narrative designer, I'm a community manager. So we need to now cure the lecithin. We need to cure the photophobia virus. So, as some of you guys might know, viruses play a big part in that general game loop and mechanics. So we've got our battery there quickly. So there will be viruses in the game. Some obviously will have an effect on your stamina, on your health, on your how quickly you need to drink, etc. Others will have different effects. So for example, photophobia. If you look at the sun whilst you have this virus, you will take damage.
The virus hurts you when you look at the sun.
There we go. So they have different effects, but also you could also do research on these viruses and find ways to actually help them assist you and actually give you buffs. So there are pros and cons. It's like a bit of a risk reward type scenario, but there'll be more about that once we get into early access. This demo only gives you sort of like the basic understanding of it. Frithwood, don't eat the melons. I know. I knew this was going to happen. Luckily, the cure is not too far away. So we found so I think I've skipped like a whole part there. I was meant to look at the computer. Yeah, I have. My fault. Let's just run back over there and quickly check the computer. Now we put the battery back in its place. It was me just talking and not thinking about what I'm doing. So as you can see here, Noah went crazy. The bastard stole the sample and our airship. The radio doesn't work. That's probably his doing too. We're stuck here, we're sick, and can't work. If we had known about what awaits us beneath the dust, then we probably never would have gone. Whoever reads this, find Noah. He's doodling these signs everywhere. Easy to spot. Be careful, he's dangerous as hell. Yeah, and I kind of just gave away where the doodlings are, because I was getting ahead of myself and not paying attention to what it is I'm doing. So yeah, here are the doodlings. Oh, the doodlings, here they are. So let's take a look here. Noah's drawings from when he was locked in the cell by fellow expeditioners. Humanity, technology, and nature combine and blend together in these paintings. So yeah, these are really cool. I absolutely adore these paintings. When the art team added them, I just completely fell in awe of them. especially if you look at them in detail. There's quite a lot to tell you there about the story of our game. It's all because of this damn dust. Noah's heard voices. He was mumbling about nature surviving everything, even the fall of the world. He said he knew what to do so we could return to Earth again. He wanted us to help him, to follow the voices in his head. Lunatic. We locked him in the cell for his own good, but the bastard hit the extractor and ran off while everyone was asleep. No. So he's run off, and we don't know where he's gone to. There's another dead guy there. As we know, you can see here, health's starting to fall a bit low, so let's have some of that. Let's have some of this water as well that we've gathered. Take some more bits. Oh, yep, the sun hurts us, so we can't face the sun. Let's get some water though. There's a glass bottle that I've just picked up. So I've collected 5 dirty water, so we will need to purify that in order for us to drink that. If we try and drink it now, well, we're going to have a bad time. It's going to take health away from us. There we go. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't drink dirty water, guys. I think that's just a general good rule for life.
Calories level is decreasing.
Photophobia virus research. So the photophobia virus is wearing us out. We've almost completely switched to a nocturnal lifestyle. These damn insects could help, but we have no means of catching or cooking them. Ah, I might know a way of doing that. I managed to grow a plant that can help. I had to put it at a high point. It likes sunny places. I just used to examine its fruit with a scanner and see if it has the right vitamins. So, we need to find it somewhere high, because apparently that's where we might find a cure for the virus. Jenny Christoph says, I'm mighty curious to see if he's still alive when we finally find him. Well, I guess time will tell. You guys will find out one way or another. So, what do we have here? Let's pull out the old scanner. Oh, look at that. Nutrients contains lecithin. So we consume one of those and the virus has gone. So now we can see here, if we catch photophobia again, first of all we know what one of the causes can be, submelon, and now we know what one of the medicines are, lobster chili. So it's always important to take more of those with us. In the demo, unfortunately, we have no actual means of like keeping them sort of fresh without them spoiling. So I'm just going to consume some now, which has increased my hunger, but it has also knocked my thirst down. Water thirst for needing to drink, nothing else. Just to clarify. Some more metal scraps, and what do we have here? Airship to-do list. Obviously, as you can see here, these guys are building another airship, and they've installed the rudder, they've repaired the fabricator, but there's a list of things here that we need to do in order to get our wonderful airship here off the ground. So, let's start by placing this on our airship. This is our fabricator. And what can we do here? So, obviously you can see lots of different things we can create. So stuff for water, purifying that, but we don't have the right amount of materials here yet. But what we can do is we can extract that metal debris that we found and found it into source useful metals that we can recycle into actual useful items. So, having done that, we can now create, as we can see that we need to do over here, finish building the airship, we need to create a deck extractor. Frithgar said, my theory is that he has the last surviving steam-powered espresso machine on the planet and is keeping himself alive in caffeine and sheer willpower. That is a good theory. That is an excellent theory. And I do hope our narrative design team are listening to this. It's not a bad idea. So now we've got our deck extractor, which means we can start collecting up all these yummy materials. Yum, 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 yum. Including the flight wings. Don't forget about those. Bear with me while I do all this, thanks. Okay, so we need to access the open the workshop. We can see that's the workshop over there. Great, we have access. In there we should find some blueprints that we will need in order to move us on. Okay, that's enough for now. More metal, some water, an electric cooker. Excellent, very useful. And then we've got the blueprint now for engine and synthetic fuel. So that is going to help us get a moving. Because as you can see at the minute, our airship is bare bones. It needs an engine. Very, very important. Jenny said, if he's hoarding the coffee, he's not going to survive encountering me. Don't get between me and Italian and their... Don't get between an Italian and their coffee. Absolutely not. I couldn't agree more. Then again, I'm English and I'm probably just as crazy for coffee as anybody else. So I'm going to use one of our cans of water to boil some of these melons. Before they start to spoil. Because why not? I'm going to drink it. So what do we have? So now we can build an engine, but we need some more synthetics, as you can see. I can create some synthetics now, and I can also create some more metals as well with recycling function. So let us do that. Draftman says you might have a fright on your hands, Jenny. There are a few coffee nuts here. Yes, there are. My mods basically run off of coffee. Okay, let's get some more of that. Okay, we should have enough now to create our engine, which we're going to do now. Now the engine does take a little bit of time. It's quite a big beastie, so we're just going to leave that to do print, as it were. And we are going to collect some resources in the meantime, including this lovely chunk of metal over here. Lovely stuff. Which, yeah, that could also happen. It's fine. I hope nobody was in there. Pretty sure nobody was in there. I'm meant to be the last human on Earth, right? So everything should be fine. Okay. So as you can see, we found a little secret hidden passage under here, and we're going to take some isotonic water. Lovely. And what do we have here? We have a poster. For those of you who've already played the demo, you guys know this. Jenny says very quickly before we read that, I played the demo lots of times already, and I still remember the wow moments. I had the first time I accidentally made a ruined building class by extracting the metal. I know, I think it catches everybody off guard the first time. So we scanned the poster. The poster says it portrays a forest similar to those that grow all over Earth before the catastrophe. This one, however, is different. Larger, denser, as if there's nothing beyond it. It portrays a forest similar to those that grew all over Earth before the catastrophe. This one, however, is different. Larger, denser, as if there was nothing beyond it. For some reason, that has been written twice. That should not be there. Oh man, you can't beat live streaming, can you? Oh wow. But if you do look at this demo, if you do look at this poster very carefully, you can see a few hints at maybe a few creatures, some big, some small, some colossal. So yeah, if you haven't, I'd check that out. There we go, lovely. Poster in place, and we have our engine. I'm just going to pop the engine away just for a sec, and we're going to create some synthetic fuel. Very important. Keep that fuel running. And there it goes, yeah. Fritzcar says, I'm with you on that. Looking forward to seeing new mechanics and gameplay using it. Jenny, me too. The moment the game hit early access, I am there. That is awesome to hear, guys. So thank you very much for your support, as always. Oh, no, we've used up all of our space in our inventory. Right, okay, that's fine. We need to eat something anyway, so that works out quite nicely. I don't want to... I don't want to use the isotonic drink just yet, but at least we can pick up our synthetic fuel. That's good. We can place that on our airship now. We're going to put the airship there. Should be a simpler way to sort it out. Get some more synthetic fuel. And then what we're going to do is we should have enough materials to create a water purifier. I always find that it's a good thing to make before you take off. Pro strat tips there. Full of pro strat tips. There we go. Our engine's full. We have a full tank ready to go. Happy days. So let's get our water purifier.
Printing completed.
Brilliant. Also, we play this everywhere, but we're probably going to want to expand the airship, so I'm going to place it over here to avoid any faff later on. And we're going to fill that up. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to create an extra empty bottle, because there's plenty of water around here that we can still collect. So I think I've got all of that. We still need that one and very quickly before we take off. There is another one up here that we can use. Brilliant. I think that leaves us with 3, so I can top it up. 4, 5. Wonderful stuff. Right. Okay. So, guys, we're pretty much ready to go. Everything. We have our engine. Oh, take clean water. I don't think I can do that because I think I've just accidentally... yeah, I've just accidentally taken one extra one of those. Can I get another empty water bottle? Yes, I can. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness.
Printing completed.
There we go. And now we can get some more. There we go. See? Plenty of water on the go now. And it is time to take off. And as starts our 40-minute timer. We're about 20 minutes into the stream. Perfect timing. Wow. We are working to a schedule here, folks. We are doing incredibly well. Here we go, so walk through skies. Now you're flying into the dust wastelands. In this sandbox, you will visit new locations, investigate light sources, collect resources, expand your airship. The gameplay has a time limit displayed in the corner of the screen, as we just mentioned. From this point on, the save system works. You can interrupt the game at any time and continue later. I would like to take this opportunity, again, just to say that this is a charity stream, first and foremost. So if you're able to, and if you'd like, please consider donating, leaving a small or whichever donation to WDC. The guys do a fantastic job of taking care of whales, dolphins, around the world, defending the remarkable creatures against many threats they face through campaigns, lobbying, advertising governments, field research, etc. So please give if you can. Thank you very much. I think that's a good time for us to continue on. As you can see now, as we now head into the open world section of the game, we're getting a few new tasks coming through, and we've got a few flashing lights. So these flashing lights, these are the beacon locations that we can go and land at, as you know. And what I like about this as well, like it's kind of it's a subtle organic way of sort of showing you the direction that you've come. Because when you go to the beacon locations to remove the battery from these locations, the light stops flashing, so you can tell which locations you visited, which ones you haven't, which I think is quite a nice sort of way of doing things. Whilst we wait for that, we need to get some stuff. We need some more synthetics because I want to create an insect catcher. But we are already at our location, so we're going to land first. Jenny says, "Lol, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that." No, you are not alone, my friend. You are not alone. Okay, yeah, so we need some synthetics. Is there any synthetics I could just... Yes! Good stuff. So a little later, hopefully, if we find the blueprint, we can actually create a hand extractor, which will mean us not having to rely so much on the deck extractor. Okay, right. Let's see if we can create one of those.
Hydration level is detected.
Yeah, this will be good, and then we can use this for when we are flying out next time. So guys, I'll ask you in the chat, do you think we should create the build tool first, or should we create the turbine first? Each one takes one battery, and there's one battery at this location, as we know. But which one do you think we should get first? Which is more important to you? Some beautiful, beautiful skies, so we can get out of this green smog, or an actual tool to increase the size of our airship? Because as you might see here, it's very, very green. It's almost too green. That's because we're quite low down. We're very close to the surface of the dust. We need to get higher so we can see the lovely, pretty skies. And Jay says, "Oh, this reminds me. If you can say, will there be a map? If so, will we be able to use custom pins to mark stuff?" Excuse me. It's a little early to say because with the game being, with the world being generated every time you start a new game, with it being procedurally generated, it's difficult to give you like an actual static map because each player, the world is going to be built for them. So it won't necessarily be done through that. It's more going to be through beacons and, well, I guess probably a good game to compare it to sort of like how to sort of like traverse would probably be something similar to sort of Subnautica, but we're still quite in early stages about that, about expanding the world and how you're going to be able to traverse and find your way around it with it being procedurally generated. So a lot of that is still up in air, but that's a really good question. So yeah, as soon as I've got a better answer, I'll be sure to give you. As soon as I've got a better answer to give you there, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Build tool, build tool. Very good. That's 3 for the build tool, so the build tool is first. Okay, no problem. Why did I come down here when there's no sheds down here? We want sheds, people. We need to find stuff. So, we'll head on over here. Luckily there's a little lily pad here, which will help us down, so we don't have to break our necks as we fall down. Wonderful stuff. Ah! Wonderful. Got ourselves a food ration, which we can't pick up just yet, but we have got a turbine. Wonderful stuff. So we've got a turbine blueprint, so we can actually start creating a turbine when we get back up to the top. But first of all, I need to drink something, so let's do that. I can't pick up this food ration. What do I need to have? Oh, that's spoiled now. Damn! I should have eaten that sooner. Never mind. There we go. Found our rotten sunmelon. Now we can pick up our food ration. Good stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just drop these for now because there's plenty of them and I don't actually need them. So let's leave them over there. Green Armchair, welcome in. This is a second engine, then turbine, and finally build tool. Interesting, interesting. To be fair, I mean, I could do most of those. I mean, turbine, no, obviously I will need more, but yeah, I could always still put a second engine on regardless, so we could do that for sure. Billy Idaho, I like the beacons because it is a good example of a subtle tutorial that lets the player figure it out. That's exactly it. I'm really glad you said that, so thank you for saying that, yeah. You know, we try and hold, you know, you want to hold players' hand to a certain extent, but we also think at the same time that you guys be able to figure out the mechanics for yourself is also sort of a great organic way of actually learning how the game works, yeah, for sure. With very little hand holding. That's the design philosophy for sure. So, nothing in here. More canned water. And we've got small storage boxes and desk blueprints. Fantastic. I love these little blue lights, these details. When they added those, I was really happy. Let's go up to the next level and we should be able to get our batteries. Batteries, like freaking gold dust in this game. There we go. Good stuff. And, oh. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. Who took that floor away? How dare you? Right, okay. Anyway, we're back. We've lost some stats, but that's okay because I've still had my energy drink. I've saved that, and that's got us pretty much back where we need to be. Oh yeah, very good. Right. So the majority vote was for the build tool, so that's what we're going to go for. We're going to build the build tool before we create the synthetic fuel. Build tool requires more glass. Damn! Can I reach glass from here? Oh, was it glass up top? I think there was. Can I reach it from here? That's the question. What is that? I think that's going to make the mouse shake. Yes! Skills. Oh, wait, just love it when a plan comes together. Fantastic. Okay, on to our next location. I think it was behind us. I think I need to do a 180-degree turn. Jay says, no, don't worry, thank you for the answer, and gotcha, makes sense. I hadn't considered the procedure generator part. No, not at all. But obviously we also want to, it has to be created in a logical way so that you can still sort of find your way, rather than just generally wondering. So, you know, there will be methods, just not maybe methods I can necessarily just go into in too much detail at this stage, that's all. What else did I miss? Jay says, yeah, Billy, I don't honestly say, but maybe the devs have another thing in mind, but you never know. No, he's pretty on the money, to be fair. Yeah. And I'm assuming there's other locations. Yeah, there it is. There's a flashing light. I was just sort of going in this direction, assuming there was a location, but I couldn't actually see one, so I'll start to think, oh, maybe not. But no, in fact, there is. But, guys, we have a build tool. It is ready, and it's clipping through the printer. Never mind, it's fine. Here we go. So we can start to create some things. Let's start with a door. Not enough resources. Damn, what do we need? We need just resources in general, it seems. As you can see, the weather is starting to pick up now as well. Should probably expect thunder anytime now. Can I get that metal? Yes, I can. Excellent. Did I make it collapse? Ah, no I didn't. Never mind. Right. Right, where are we? What are we doing? What is the plan here? I've missed that one over there. Well, you know what? I'm probably closer to this one now. Let's just go to this one. We've got about half a tank. We should be able to get there in enough time. Frithgar says, you regret shit your knees like that when you're older. You are not wrong. You are not wrong, my friend. Right. We're locked in place. There we are. Good. So now I should be able to create that door that I wanted to. Which will give me access to my God, what's it called? I'll give access to my engine. That's it. I'll get access to my engine. That's good.
Printing completed.
Visibility's starting to get a little bit poor over here. But yes, once we get our next battery, it'll definitely be time to make our turbine so we can get out of this horrible, nasty green dust. Top up our fuel. Lovely. Let's get some more materials while we're at it. I think we've still got a bit of time. Yeah, there it goes. Good stuff. And we are approaching our destination. See, this is why I think when we introduce co-op, that'll make life a lot easier. One person can steer, one person can be collecting, other person can be printing stuff for the journey ahead, you know? Okay, we can make an engine, we can make another one, that's absolutely fine. But I'm starting to think that maybe we should... oh, shit! Just in time. Just in... Amateur? Who's called... Me? I'm an amateur? How dare. You're not wrong, but how dare. What else have I missed? So Jenny says, bold of you to assume its needs still perfectly functioning. Lol. Very well executed death jump. Thank you very much, I'll take that. Not a fan of the big creepy insects, by the way. Oh, yeah, don't worry, but you'll be very thankful for them. You will be very thankful for them. Actually, you know what? You just reminded me. I've built this perfectly good lure here, and I've not even used it yet. Let's put on an actual insect lure for it, so we can use it. But damn, I forgot about that, because I still have plenty of rations. There we go. That's there now, ready for whenever we might need it. Let's see what else we've got here. There's a shed that's barely got anything left of it over here. There we go. What could we got? Oh! Oh, and the sun's back out now. Excellent stuff. You do love to see it. And we have glass floor and window wall. Now, I know not everyone's a fan of the glass floor because it makes them feel like, you know, death's imminent. But we're gonna maybe use some glass floor, some glass floors, especially around the rudder where you steer the airship. And I'll tell you why. It's because when your airship starts to get a little bit bigger, when you guys spend more time in the game, which by the way will be very soon. More details about that at the end of the stream. When your airship gets a little bit bigger and you're a little bit unsure of where the floor is, having a glass floor right where your airship rudder is will be a game changer, let me tell you. We've got about half an hour left on this. Wow, time just flies, I swear. Right, okay, I think we've got everything that we need. What we're going to do is, before we do anything else, I think, is we need to remove these because we're going to extend our airship that away. Let's get ourselves a room. There we go. Lovely stuff. So we've built a room. Now we need to build 3 more catwalks to complete the quest. I think I should have enough metals for that. Let's have a look. See. 1, 2, just enough. Now we need some more metals though, because what we do is we want to complete this all the way around, and then we're going to stick 1 more engine maybe on here. What do you think? Let's have a look. Very soon indeed, Jenny. You know how it is. You know how it is. Frith says, could be worse, could be giant spiders. It could be. It's not. Don't worry. But it could be. Well, not above the dust anyway. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I know there's a lot of people here. I'm not giving out any details about Under the Dust. You guys have seen some screenshots. You will hopefully very soon see some more of Under the Dust. But for now, yeah, for now, let's just say you'll be having a grand old time once you get down there. Because it is a very different in terms of game mechanics, in terms of game loop, down below the dust compared to what you guys have played up above. And I do apologise if I keep saying guys. Maybe I'm in full YouTuber mode, I don't know. But yeah, I know it's a really annoying word, so my apologies. Right, okay, so, whoops, it would help if I don't walk around my deck extractor. What do I need to create a bed? So I need some more metals. Those metals, you know, that I've just used. That's fine, not a problem at all. Let's use some more metals then. There we go, lovely, lovely. Num num num. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see, why do I keep going to the build menu? No, it's not in the build menu. Come on, Greg, you work on this game. Yeah, let's pop in some metal floors. And then yeah, we're going to create a glass floor to put down here, but we do need more glass for that. That is fine. We could do that. Where was the shed? It was over on the other side, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's go and fly around there. At least we have a nice bed now.
Printing completed.
There we go. Perfect. Lovely. And let's put up some posters. Wonderful stuff. Okay. So we have a new battery as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a course for... Well, actually, no, we're going to go around and get some glass, aren't we? That's what we need to do first. Come on, Greg, stick to the plan. Right, here we go. Frithgar says, Jenny, thank you, think about it. Cockroaches would be more like it if it's existing bugs. They have that reputation of surviving anything. I just don't want to be stuck eating cockroaches. That's totally fair. I don't think anybody has ever had that hope. Can I? No. Oh, I'm not going to achieve the same level of skills as last time, I can see. Is that glass? It is. Wonderful stuff. More glass? Good. Right. Yeah, let's do this then. So let's pick up the rudder. Just pop that away in my inventory. Pull out the build tool. And let's pop in a glass floor. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Okay, you love to see it. Right, so all we need left to do really is to build a turbine, and then all we really should do then is just, you know, explore. Let's set a course over to the next area, which was, I believe, this way. Not sure. He says, don't forget, guys, if you would like to donate in support of Jingle Jam, just click the link pinned at the top of the chat. Yes, if you could do that, that'd be fantastic. I would love you forever. And there's also a chance to win loads of prizes, guys. There's display prizes. There's prizes where you can win Steam keys. There's a whole list of games in the FAQ. Mods, if you guys wouldn't mind sticking in the FAQ so the people in the stream can see what games are actually for grabs. That would be awesome. There's a whole stuff you could. There's a whole stuff that you could win. It's worth having a look, worth checking out. And yeah, you'd be donating to a really worthy cause. And oh shit, we've crashed our airship again. Just right, you know when the game, you know, is in early access, and when we launch co-op, right? If I'm playing with any of you guys, I'm in your party. Don't let me be the goddamn pilot, please. Somebody else take the wheel, not me. Oh, evil cackle indeed, Draftman. Frithgar says, I want to see a mechanic where that glass floor cracks from a random damage. It can happen. In the full build where we allow damage to your airship, it can happen. I'm lost. Where the hell are we going? Right, okay, I've got a feeling I need to be going 90 degrees counterclockwise? Yes! Yes, see, we do know what we're doing. I am not completely useless. I have some recollection of directions. More metals. We want to create our turbine after all. Too far now. The wind is. When the wind picks up and the weather starts changing and getting a bit more extreme, as you can see, the trash that flies around also goes a bit faster as well. It's a lot harder to pick up. I love collecting resources in the game. The debris floats in a hypnotising way, and the buildings fall over very satisfyingly. Thank you very much. I'm really pleased to hear that. That's always awesome to hear. So, we need 10 more metals, guys, to actually build that turbine. And I should be able to get that with what's here. I see my stats starting to drop, and I see that I still haven't caught any goddamn moths. I need someone to remind me. Catch the moths, Greg. Catch the moths. That's what they're there for. God damn it. Right, okay. Let's see what else we can actually fix. So we've got water, so we can fix that. No bloody problem about water. We've got water for days. I use that med kit to get rid of some of the stats that were affected by that. And we've got some health as well. Sorry, we've got some food rations to get rid of that. Good stuff. Alright, okay. Let's move this out of the way, because I feel that the airship's, starting to expand a little bit. It's feeling a little bit randomly in the way there, so let's put you here. And maybe if we... yeah, let's build this so I don't actually use the materials I need. Noted, Greg doesn't fly. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you for the FAQ link for it as well. Billy, I love... yeah, I've already read that one. Sorry. Jenny, Frith, why do you have to say that? Don't say that. Sorry if Greg already answered. Had to leave for a sec. That's okay. I don't really know what's being said anymore anyway. I'm obviously just losing the plot. On that platform, we can... parts of the gantry flapping in the wind. Will additional wind damage to these platforms be something that will happen in the main build? Good question. At the minute, there's no real plans for that. If we do add something like that, it might be something that's added sort of like towards the end, but certainly not a priority. But however, what you will find is when you move out of the city, you go to different sort of biomes, so like sort of like mountainous ranges, a few other ranges that we haven't really shown yet. You'll find different sort of looking radio towers or some of the turbine locations that we haven't seen yet. Basically, with these smaller locations, you'll find going to different ones in different areas, they look a little bit more how should we say it? Look a little bit more horticultural. Let's just say it that way. They're certainly a lot more overgrown than what they currently are in the more city locations. These ones still look very, industrial, I'd say, for the most part. Yeah, so there are changes there. Let's go up top first and grab the battery. We've got our turbine now in place, so when we take off, we'll be able to actually get above this green smoke. Some collision problem with that one. Not sure why that's spawned like that, but never mind. Right. Let's hop down here. Good, I thought I was going to take some damage then. Jay says, oh my god, I amend what I said. I love the creepy insects. I'm content with those. Yes. Insects are completely fine, I promise. There we go, good. We can actually make a scanner now. Bit of a clipping issue there with the isotonic water. Never mind, don't worry about that. Forget about it. You didn't see anything. Very good. Okay, so we've got everything that we need here. All we need to do really now, we've got 18 minutes left, is fly above the dust. We need to catch some insects, and we should probably also get some sleep. I'd probably say that's also important. So what we're going to do is, let's close that door. You know what? We need some synthetic fuel. That's definitely important. Let's do that. Close this door then, and let us take off. Beautiful. Now, caught it a good time as well. The skies, there's that little red hue in the sky. That Draftman, thank you. Yeah, stop looking at the pretty views and get some food. You absolute star. This is why I make you a Discord moderator and YouTube moderator, because you make my life a lot easier. So thank you, good sir. Right, let's head on over in this direction. We need to get a little bit lower in order for us to catch some moths. Yes, low altitude. There we go, fantastic. We've got some more synthetic fuel. Let's top that up. Wonderful. And we've got water in this thing, right? No, we don't. That's fine. Put that in there. Should be ready any second. We can close that door. We should take ourselves around these buildings a little bit. Another absolute wow moment. It's looking good. There we go. We're really pleased with how it's looking, for sure. Okay, ingredient slot. There we go. Let's get ourselves some lovely moth. I never thought I'd say it. Billy Idaho. I honestly like the moths. When I saw that we were eating moths to survive, it immediately informs a tone of gritty desperation again. Absolutely. Right there. So our board moth is ready now. Thank you very much. I should have taken that straight out. There we go. Right, what we're going to do is then we are going to just pull ourselves up ever so slightly. Take in some of the storm. How nice little look. Yeah, let's go check out this location first then, so. And then let's go see what we can see at the edge of the map. But before we do that, I think it's time we have a little bit of sleep to actually gain some of our energy back. Who else needs sleep? Me. I need sleep. Frithgar says, will we be able to gather larger amounts of moths when flying through those swarms in the main build? Yes, so you'll be able to... So basically, just to sort of go over it here, these lures are like the basic tool used for catching food, like live food with moths. There will be greater tools that you can upgrade to use, where you see the swarms that you mentioned flying through. Fly your airship through those, so you'll be able to catch a good couple of them all at one go. But that asset is not quite ready. Well, actually, it is, but it's not in the demo build. So we are, we're already quite low on food and water now, aren't we? Bottle the clean water. Let's have a drink, and we could do with some more moths. We could. Means dropping our altitude, of course. More moths. Yep, food again, food again. You're absolutely right. We've ate everything else. It's time for us to live off moths. Actually, a good idea would be to pick up some more sun melons at this destroyed radio tower location. That would probably be the best bet, because at least it's a lot quicker by picking 3 or 4 rather than picking individual moths. Thank you very much. Billy Idaho, true, they're just creepy, but better those than cockroaches. Ugh. Did I accurately portray your disgusting noise, Jay? Did I do a good job of it? I hope I did. I have a feeling that that's what you meant. Ugh. Don't tell me you can't tell me. Will there be farming? There won't be farming, but there will be planting your own crops and creating your own food that way. You've got to remember that meat is a very small. Meat. It's not like there's any sort of local farms we could go to at this stage with the state of the earth. But in terms of like crop planting stuff like that, you'll be able to do on top in your airship. There'll be more about that in the future for sure. Did I get my moth? Yes, I did. Good. And let's put the water in. And let's top up our dirty water. Very good stuff. Okay. Let us get some more sun melons because we are in desperate need of food. You did perfectly. Thank you very much. Oh, no, I'm stuck. There we go. Let's get some more sun melons because they're a good source of food. When they're cooked, of course, we don't want any more photophobia. Take some more dirty water. Excellent. Right, so we need to make another engine, don't we? Another turbine as requested. I can't remember who. I forgot who requested. I believe it might have been you, Idaho, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, we need to create 2 turbines apparently. So let us do that. Any fruits on you? No, apparently not. And let's make our way up this tree.
Diseases might become more severe.
Very good. And let's see what we do. Oh, more posters. Excellent. Join Project Oxygen. Laminates a poster in good condition, suitable as an airship decoration. These posters were printed during the Cataclysm Project Oxygen was created when Earth was covered by a toxic layer of dust. It was propaganda designed to encourage people to move to the higher floors of buildings above the contamination. It tempted people with beautiful views, fresh air and freedom from cramped cities. And it is also the name of what we called Forever Skies before we called it Forever Skies, is what we referred to it as. Oh, you know what? I'm very close to death. I need to eat something like right bloody now. Let's hurry up and see what you guys have got in here. Don't need any of that. We'll leave that. We'll take the canned water though. Take that off your hands. Thank you. No, nothing more. That's a very difficult thing to get through. Right. Downwards and onwards. I think that works. Here we go. Let's leave you actually. Let's leave you where you are. Let's not cause any more confusion. Let us create some food, like yesterday. Because we're about to die. Okay, so we've got more batteries. What should we create next? I think we need to definitely create another turbine. So for that we need some more metals. And we want to create another engine. So basically we just need a lot more stuff just in general. Thank you, Jenny Christoph, for the donation. Thank you very much. It's very kindly. No thanks needed. I just wish could have done more. Any donation, big or small, is really greatly appreciated. So thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. There we go. We can see the edge of the world. Well, the demo world anyway. Create some more synthetic? I did, didn't I? It's still there, that's nice. Wonderful stuff. So what do we need? For another engine, we need more metals. Just need a shed load of metals, really. To do with some buildings. Perfect, there it is. Got it. I'm starving, of course. I need to do that too. We have water. Let's put that in there. Let's boil that. And then let's have that. I think it might be too high to use the lure, but let's have a look. These are all synthetics. We need metals, guys. Metals. Let's pick this up. Let's take it over here. We're approaching the end of the world, and we're getting cooked as well, apparently. Okay, let us stop for a second. There we go. Consume the boiled melon. Brilliant. And have we got any more food on us? No, we don't. I think we are too low for a lure. Let us drop down a little bit. Turns out I was pressing the wrong button like an idiot. That's what I get for not paying attention to what I'm pressing. Oh man. Okay, that should be low enough for us to drop the lure. Fishing path obstructed! Damn it! Okay. How have I backed into something? What am I hitting? Oh, yeah, that building. That'll do it. Okay, let's try again. "7 minutes," screams internally. I know the feeling. Yes. Right. So, what is it I wanted to create? I wanted to create an extractor. I wanted to create an engine. Yeah, I just need metals just generally. You're not complaining again. You can fish now, right? Yeah, no problems for you? You're okay? Yeah, good. Brilliant. Oh, there's metal stuck over there. Wonderful. And more in there as well. Okay. Wonderful. More food. Need reverse cameras. Yes, definitely. That is the thing that we need. I found I always had that trouble when I was playing Subnautica with the Cyclops. Okay. Bottle of clean water. There we go. Let's cook us up some moss. And get some more metals. Oh, there's a nice chunk of metal. Lovely. Chunk of metal came to say hello. Got zapped. The Christmas party for devs and mods. G-Man isn't driving. No, never. Please, do not make me drive. I hate driving. I used to drive for a living. Oh, not fun. There we go. Okay. Still need more food, I think. But we should survive, okay, for now, anyway, at the very least. I think we should have enough metals now to at least be able to make either one, the turbine or the engine. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see. Yes, we can make one or the other. We need like 20 more metals to make both. Which one do we want more? Let's make another engine. Well, the Cyclops has cameras, that is true. No excuses to back into stuff. Yeah, but still find a way. Listen, where there's a will, there's a way, right? And I always find a way. Yes, no, let him hit near the controls. Yeah, he managed. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'd rather just take the Seamoth everywhere. I'd rather just take the Seamoth. I took the Cyclops once into the inactive lava zone. Never again. Like knocking into something like every couple of minutes. Billy Idaho for the donation. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated.
Printing completed.
That's freaking awesome. Right, we have another engine. Let's stick that one up there. It's a little bit out of the way. And we are going to have to create some synthetic fuel for that, obviously. In order for us to actually use the damn thing. And then we want to catch some more metals, don't we? Fuel depleted in one of your engines. God damn it. It's because I've not put anything in it yet. There we go. Now it's working. Wonderful stuff. Let's see if there's anything here that we can use. See, as nice as it is, looking at some of the sunsets that have been created in this, I really, more than anything, enjoy the thunderstorms. They're just such a mood, you know? I really enjoy the thunderstorms in this game. I mean, I enjoy it now while the damage on airships has been turned off, I don't know. I might enjoy... I might not enjoy the thunderstorms as much then. That's for sure. What do we have here? We've got 2 minutes 50 left on the screen, on the playthrough. Oh, man, not no time at all. Just ignore that. Oh, got a lantern. Excellent. I suppose stick that on our airship. You now have to twist my arm to save some dolphins. That's really good of you. Thank you very much. Okay. Put our lantern there for the night times. And let us cook up some melon. Right. Let's collect some more metal if we can, and then we can try and make one last turbine. In 1 minute and 40. Oh, it's not going to happen, is it? But it's like, wow, there's like a whole street there of metals that we can take. So we need to fly down that for sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little reverse. Helps if I turn the steering wheel the right way. 3 minutes. Less than that now, B, I know. Stressful. Okay, let's lock it in place. And let us collect the goodies. We have less than a minute left. God. Okay, right. That should be enough metals to create an extra turbine. Please, 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 please. Yes. How long does it take to create a turbine? Come on, man! As fast as you can. Damn, looks good. Hurry up! Come on, I don't think we're going to do it. I think we've left it too late. Let's consume a melon. Why not? We have 10 seconds left. No, it's not going to happen, is it? Well, let's end it looking at some nice, pretty views. That's the stuff.
When designing
So
the
there we
world
go.
of forever skies, our goal was simple.
Printing completed.
Create a world of wonder and curiosity. Ruined. A place forever lost. A unique journey for each and every player. Full of mysteries and challenges.
We'll just let this
Where
play. We're gonna have a
science
quick drink.
is the key to survive. What remnants from the past will you discover reaching out of the clouds? Welcome to Forever Skies.
There we go. So that is a demo for our upcoming survival game coming to 2023, Forever Skies. Hope you guys like it. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. I just want to say thank you very, very much to all my mods. So Frithgar, Draftman, B, thank you for your help. As always, you guys rock. And also thank you to everybody as well in the stream, everybody who's donated. You guys are, sorry for the swear, but you guys are fucking awesome. I really, really appreciate everyone who's donated. It's a really good cause. And Jingle Jam is on still for a couple more days, so who knows, we might drop in another stream over the weekend. We'll see how things go. I'll have to speak to my bosses and see if they will let me do this again. Just mess around for an hour or so with you guys. But thank you very, very much for stopping by. Again, if you want to make a donation, that link is at the very top of the page. So please drop in there and leave a donation. You're in with a chance of winning some cool prizes, including game keys on Steam. So it's worth doing if it's worth doing for the sake of the Dolphins and Wales, really, and for the sake of the Earth. But also, you guys are in with winning some cool prizes too. So thank you very much. I'm not going to keep going on. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stop talking, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Actually, you know what? Quickly before we go, do keep an eye out on our socials because we will have an announcement hopefully next week. If you've played a demo, if you like the demo, you like what we have here, but are also very frustrated with the timer, which is understandable. We just lost some time to it. We just, we didn't feel on getting any higher because of the timer. If it annoys you, then we might have a solution to that. We might have a way that you can get rid of the timer. If that sounds interesting to you, then I recommend following our socials. We will have some interesting festive news coming up hopefully for you at some point next week. But thank you everyone. Thank you to the chat. we'll leave it there, and I will hope to see you guys very soon. Bye bye. See you later.